November. I just went by R&D and saw some pretty crazy new gear just ready and waiting for you. You should head back and see it when you get the chance. Over and out.
Awesome. I do like me some crazy new gear that is glorious. And I still don't know what that is. There's one up there. That's Aspen. I think there was a toaster I never got round to fixing in there, wasn't there? Colorado Springs. I mean, that's presumably a shortcut, but... let's drive my way back to the snowed-in resort.
There's no better feeling than being loved, is there? And that's what this song is all about.
Oh, lovely. Yes, hello and welcome back to the pit. My name is Solin Outlander. We are playing Wasteland 3. I have cleared Denver. I have secured I keep forgetting which son it was. I think it was Vic. Either Vic... words. I secured Buchanan's son. He was very happy. Yeah, let's avoid them. Using the lay of the land, I keep out of sight of the robots as they back away and drive. Not right yet, the caravan, so can't go in there yet. Presumably that was a radiation area, so I couldn't get there yet. I will refresh my memory. That was the cannibal camp. I still have to do something up there. I have just noticed that Liz's health is abysmal. But I'm not wasting a camp right now because I'm only going to the snowed-in resort right now because I'm reasonably sure I forgot to repair a toaster that I now have the skill for. Oh look, another camp. Come on. Right, so I think it was up here. Think being the key word. Amazingly enough, I am capable of thought. I know the running joke of my life is that I'm not. Chickens, ammo box, no. Or was it not here? Am I losing my mind? Another question that is regularly asked of me, mostly by myself. Oh, hello. If all else fails, at least I picked a safe. Ooh. Interesting. Oh, hello Provost, and hello something. Apparently I forgot some loot. Good to know. I'm reasonably sure there was a toaster that I forgot to fix here. Or am I walking past it repeatedly like a complete and utter numpty? Or did I actually fix it and I'm just losing my mind? I mean, surely it would... Oh, hi. Okay, if I ever need a growler cub, I know where to go. Yeah, I'm sure there was a toaster here. In fact, I'm reasonably sure it was in this room, but... Oh, there we go. Requires 7. Of course it requires 7. Fine. Confirm. Reasonably sure I already had one of those. No, that was Wasteland 2.
Verve autem noctua custos, coniungere nobis.
Cool.
Venite ad Cormontis.
Interesting.
Acta non verba.
Act, not words. Interesting. Well, apparently something about that Owl of Minerva is... Oh. So what, I use it? Or just having it in my inventory is... Nope, I was scrolled on the bloody book. Interesting. Oh, come here, team. Yes, I would like to travel to Colorado. I probably wasted that medkit, but...
Come in, Team November.
I don't
This
know.
is HQ. We
I
finally
might be
got
about
the
to get
signal
into a
through to
fight, who
Arizona.
knows.
It's a bit spotty, but we got word from General Wade Woodson. He'd like to speak with you.
Awesome. Hi, Wade. Great job. We'll be back for that call.
Thanks, November. Amazing what you can do with a bit of tape and a lot of ingenuity. See you soon. Over and out.
Fascinating. Right, so I know for a fact that there is something this way, but the question is whether it's actually... So as far as radiation things go, it's not terrible, but... Oh well, I'm going to the doctor anyway.
Copy, November 1. Tow's on the way.
That saves me a bit of time. Right, to Ranger HQ. I think there was also another toaster in the Buchanan bunker. So I will also be quickly rechecking in there. That one I will edit out most of.
Command calling Team November. Come in. Listen, I tried to put her off, but Mrs. Wong just won't stop calling about this noise. Could you do me a...
Mrs. Wong, isn't that...
Don't you try to make it sound like it's nothing. Those kids are driving my cats and me crazy.
What kids?
The kids who broke into Farron Brago's old club. They're having a dance party in there. Boom, 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 all night long. They're a public menace.
Indeed.
Would you mind checking it out, November? She's not gonna stop calling until you do.
Sure, it doesn't hurt.
I can hear you, you know.
Roger, we'll check it out.
Thanks, November. I owe you.
You do owe me.
What did they say? Are they gonna do it? They better take care of this. I'll write a letter to the paper.
Thank you. Right, so first thing, I do have some upgrades for my... Right, so chassis. No, it's not the chassis I got an improvement of. It's not that. That sounds hilarious and awesome and better than the caltrops. Armour plating. I now have impact vehicle plating, which, while it gives me less constitution, gives me more action points, less armour, but a healing bonus and an impact damage. I like the sound. Mostly I like the sound of the action points. Hey, not bad. AI module, so I got the Morning Star. I've also got the turbocharger that required Morning Star. Okay, appearance. Hood ornament. No. Horn. Okay. I could sort of hear the Knight Rider in it, but not at the same time.
What do you need?
What have you got for sale?
Let's see if we can find what you want.
Ooh, 12%. I think that's gone up. Ooh. I mean, it uses rockets, but... boom. A huge high explosive cannon. People think you're trying to compensate for something. We call those people targets. Didn't have any junk. Okay, so I still need to find an improvement on my chassis. Or I did sell something, apparently.
Fucking refugees. Can't take a step in CS without tripping over goddamn planes trash these days.
Shut up.
Shitting in public, asking decent people to use their toilets, they're disgusting.
Don't see us sleeping under bridges, do you? What's wrong with them?
Why can't they go back where they came from?
Goddamn freeloaders is what they are.
I hate you all.
Welcome back, Rangers. What can I do for you?
So, I hear you've got improvements. How are you liking
Happy
it?
to be here. Glad I signed on.
Oh yes. Show us what you got.
Happy to. Take a look.
I mean, armor-wise, I'm not seeing any real change. Could get some more pocket saw pups. Might be useful. Might be useful. I'm not really seeing any big changes. The phase blaster might be something, I suppose. Though even with the plus 30%, my auto revolver is still a superior weapon. R&D's improvements just aren't doing it for me. That's not so bad. Improved penetration. The ammo capacity goes down. Uses 38s. Oh, for God's sake, why does everything use the 38s? Plus it's a semi-auto rather than a revolver. I inherently prefer semi-autos. Does it tell me... You got the auto... I swear the auto revolver used a different ammo type. And trooper legs, so... I mean, I see where the new lot came in. I am tempted just because I prefer... And then I can give Lucia the auto revolver because revolvers are more her thing. I mean, yeah, damage is slightly less, slightly being the key word, but it's got the penetration to make up for it. Everything else is about the same. Well, rather than a chance to damage armour, it's a chance to cripple. Bugger it. Close. Was that always there? Hello, Private Deeb. Doc?
What do you need, Rangers?
We'd like to be patched up.
I'll do what I... Have a seat.
Yeah, skipping that. Do you have any medical supplies? Sure. No glow, first aid station, which... I suppose I should buy a few of those, just a... Oh, I already have 4. Okay, so in a big fight, that'll be useful to just drop down. Anything new, Irv?
Hi, Rangers. It's good to see you again. What can I do for you?
Thanks, Irv.
Thanks, Rangers.
Actually, do you have anything about loyalty?
What do you need, Rangers?
Never mind.
I don't mind not having to clean and suture a festering wound.
I'm sure you don't. Since I'm talking about loyalty...
I know a dozen Arapaho garage would be proud to have you.
I thought you had to be a Arapaho to work for the tribe.
Well, mostly, but they'll make exceptions for exceptional talent. You got it.
Well, I appreciate the suggestion, but as soon as the Rangers finish this job for the Patriarch, I'm heading back to Arizona and my family. Things are tough there right now, and there's a lot to do.
They need mechanics.
Do they? Boy, howdy! Thinking about taking the Arapaho brand to AC?
Possibly.
I could live with that. The Arapahos are pretty
Fighting
cool.
with the Gippers doesn't help anyone. Without their oil. Ugh.
How are you finding the accommodations?
We've had to make do with worse. Drive safe.
So that's where you've been hanging out, Jody.
I'm real tore up that Major Prasad didn't make it. At least she died like a true Ranger.
How are things coming along so far?
Yeah, things are good. I mean, there's always room for improvement, right? But we're doing better than I expected after how things started out. I think we're gonna make it. I'm feeling good.
I would happily take you along. What? That looks like you're a sniper. Or it's an assault rifle. Can't tell. Hello, Pacer.
Where did I put that?
It's good to see those refugees from the bazaar safe. Glad you saw fit to give them a home.
Yeah, naturally.
Y'all might be able to help us.
Okay. Who are you? Why are you? This woman is as stout as a kettle, grim-faced and hatchet-nosed. Her clothes are plain, but judging by their cleanness, they may be the best she owns.
Rangers.
Stranger?
My name's Betsy. If you don't mind, we've got a request for you.
Okay.
Me and the girls here, we got family who were arrested a while back and put to hard labor at the Patriarch's work camp. Thing is, we've no clue where it is. And the marshals won't say a lick on the subject.
She falls into an expectant silence. What do you want us to do?
Figure out where they're holding our loved ones. That's all we're asking you for. And we'll damn well pay you for the privilege.
We'll do it.
Thanks.
Her face gentles and it becomes clear that Betsy isn't half as old as she appears.
I wish we had more for you to work with, but the only thing we got is a name. Frank Pappas was a marshal in charge of shipping folks to the work camp.
Any idea where Pappas is now?
All we know is that he's retired and living somewhere downtown.
Of course he is. Does Pappas have any friends or family who can help us find him?
Someone at the marshal station might know something. They won't tell us anything. But you might be luckier.
I'm always lucky. That's a lie. I'm the most unlucky bastard you ever did hear about. When we find it, we'll let you know.
We'll be waiting.
No need to notify the civvies, but Frank's been taking his retirement at the Sands Lux Apartments. Never went far from the marshals. Daisy always kept the work camp pretty hush-hush. Most of us didn't know a thing about it, except that it's somewhere outside the city. Old Frank is ornery, but we can make him talk.
See, I like you, Marshal. Marshal Kwon. You seem to have the right idea. You seem to be doing it for the right reasons. You're not just... Yes, you are. Ah, General Vargas. Now, Knuckle, I have something for you. 2 of them, in fact.
Got some upgrades, November? Tread carefully. That's how they get you.
We killed Tinker. Here's her head.
Nasty bitch. Glad to hear it. Here's her bounty. Keep at it. Yeah?
Yeah. We found a synth named Earl. Him and his robot crew were trying to take over a mine.
Can you imagine what would have happened if they took those resources? It could have created thousands of robots. It'd be a goddamn robot roach-pocalypse. Good work, Rangers.
I always do good work.
Keep at it.
Right.
Yeah?
Can you tell us about the synth's locations again?
Pay attention this time.
Hey, it's been a while. The one in the Aspen area that keeps flickering.
Signal's imprecise. Bouncing around. Maybe in the mountains.
Okay.
Great.
How are you doing?
Like you care. What do you want?
Nothing new.
The more time you take, the stronger they'll be.
Hey, Aspen's where I'm going next, asshole.
Get to it.
Ooh, he's making orders, isn't he? Hello, there's a container I missed.
Those troublemakers gotta go.
Oh, shut up. That reminds me. Since I've got 2 weapons that are apparently using a bloody 38s, I need to... Oh, but that had the really useful... Oh, well. Hey, check it. Oh, I never did modify it. Well, first priority, mod-wise, is... I didn't realise you'd leveled up, thank you. I was going for speed mostly for you. I think once I get that one, hopscotch. Because the strength will give you more constitution, or I can start the hopscotching now. So it's always one behind. Yeah, let's do that. Confirm. Right, what's giving you extra survival? That would be the binoculars. I'd rather do that. Close. Confirm.
Welcome back, Rangers. What can I do for you?
Show us what you got.
Happy to. Take a look.
I need the 38s, which are... Wow, you really don't have many of them, do you? Right. Modify weapon. Do I have anything that lowers the AP cost of using it? Did I ever modify that? Yes, I did. I never modified the Death Lance. That is a change I will have to start switching up. Red dot reflex. Can you modify... Oh wow, you can modify rocket launchers. I suppose that's one advantage to actually, you know, having them as a weapon rather than a one-off thing. Alright, because I imagine you're going to be using this one for a while, so... Ooh, that would be useful. I really need to increase the weapon modding at some point. There we go, everybody has nice modded up gear and equipment. Let's go talk to my radio man. Actually, since you're there...
Felicitations, Rangers. How can I be of assistance?
How's our reputation holding up?
High praise for Team November. Everyone seems to be most impressed with your efforts. You must be minding your manners very well.
Sure. Have a pleasant day.
And a most pleasant day to you too, November. Felicitations.
Hello, Gideon.
I knew trouble would come from keeping these people here. It always does. Now, what can I do for you?
What's going on? Goodbye.
Safe travels, Rangers.
I understand you had a tough decision to make between helping those poor hoons or saving that Arapaho shipment. Well, you did the right thing. That truck was full of power armor for the Marshals.
Goodbye.
I'll be here.
Corporal.
November, good to see you.
It's always good to see me.
Give me 1 second to make sure the General's still there. General, are you there? I have Team November for you.
Thank you, Gonzalez. Put him on.
Yes, sir. He's ready for you, Rangers. Have a seat.
Would that you had any seats at your desk.
Ah, Team November. Glad we finally got through. Corporal Gonzalez said I should hear the details from you, so tell me, how's the mission going?
It didn't start well. We were ambushed before we got to Colorado Springs and only a few of us survived.
An ambush? How many of you are left?
We're not sure. Only a few of us made it to Colorado Springs, but some others may have scattered or been taken.
What about my brother? Is Riley alive?
Oh shit. We don't know. We didn't find his body at the ambush site, so possibly.
Hard to hold out hope with news like that, but I won't give up. Let me know the minute you learn something.
Will do.
Now, what about the mission? Gonzalez told me the Patriarch's confirmed the deal, and has provided you with a HQ and supplies. I'm pleased to hear it. What are your thoughts on him? Does he seem like a reliable ally?
He's a bit of a hard ass, but he's... I mean, that can be argued as true. We believe we can count on him. He's getting old and losing his grip, but with our help he should survive long enough to give us what we need. We can count on him in the short term. That's a definite. We can definitely count on him short term. But then we're also seeing signs that that is also true. They are all true depending on how you look at it. So, this is interesting. Hmm. Well, we can definitely count on him in the short term.
I was afraid it might be like that. A leader doesn't ask for military help unless things are desperate. Well, hold up your end of the bargain and we'll pray he's able to hold up his.
Yeah.
Anything else I should know about?
Yeah, we made contact with Angie.
So, she's alive. What happened to her? Is she helping you?
She seems to have abandoned her mission and is intent on taking the Patriarch down.
Damn it, I was afraid of that. That was her position before we lost contact with her. Well, don't let her sway you. I've got no doubt her reasons are good. No one amasses as much power as this Patriarch has by being an angel, but Angie's always had a very black and white view of the world. No room for compromise.
Yes, I still remember her bludgeoning someone to death because they weren't competent enough to help her friend survive a synth.
We have to compromise. The Patriarch may be the dirtiest dog east of the Rockies, but he's also the biggest dog, and he's got the most scraps to share.
Indeed.
We can reconsider our relationship with him down the line, but for right now, we've got to do what he wants, or there isn't gonna be a down the line for Arizona or the Rangers. I'm not asking you to fight Angie. I love her too much for that. Just keep your distance and don't let her wreck the deal.
We've already dealt with one of the Patriarch's children.
Excellent. Glad to hear it. Keep up the good work.
That's all we have to report.
All right then. Report received. Thanks for letting me know the situation on the ground. I've got no additional orders except to wrap things up ASAP. Our position here in Arizona is tenuous at best. Without the manpower we sent with you, we're stretched thin, and the gangs and militias are getting bolder by the day.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, the part about my playthrough of Wasteland 2 where I got the Red Scorpions to ally with us has become, non-canon, so crap.
Nor is the food and water situation improving. If we can get through next winter, next year's crops might be enough to keep us going. But I don't see how we're getting there without the Patriarch's promised supplies.
Chuckles.
So, no pressure. But at the same time,
Plenty of pressure.
hang on. Damn it. Sorry, November. Gotta get back to it. I'll try to reach out again in a few...
Static.
Looks like we lost the signal, November. I'll let you know if I get it back.
Lovely. So, Corporal.
We don't want these refugees ending up on the streets. That sort of desperation can lead to criminal activity.
I like how you're actually thinking long-term, unlike a lot of the people around here. How do you feel?
Speaking frankly, great.
You're still uncertain, you ass.
Time.
Right.
Who are you looking at?
Masato.
It was rough there for a while, with little warm food in their bellies. I think everyone will calm down about the refugees.
Heard any rumors?
Only that everybody really likes Team November. They can't stop talking about all the great things you've done for the Rangers.
That's what I like to hear. What is that? Ooh, a seasoning ledger.
Here to serve.
Good.
You Rangers are the real deal. Thanks for keeping your word and letting us stay.
Naturally.
Hey.
Can we help you with something?
Not right now.
Careful out there. It's an uncaring world.
Yeah, why not? Our usual fourth is out sick right now, so...
Sure. Okay. I'm in.
Great.
That's what I like to see. My base getting along. Not arguing like little squabbling children.
I'm trying to write the script for the guided tour of the museum.
Huh. How's it going?
Kinda tough. I want to do it all in verse.
Wait a minute, am I gonna have to learn that?
I was hoping you would. Why?
I'm not much of a talker.
Okay. How well do you sing?
Oh god. Well, Fish Lips here is Oh, hello. Fish Lips, the cannibal leader of the Hardheads, defeated by Team November. One less thing for the people of Denver to fear. Excuse me. Yeah, I missed the first bit. A scale model of the Machine Intelligence Tower. There's an inscription on the base. A commemoration of our friendship. Thank you for bringing Reagan's lost mind to us. There we go. Nyla Storzy. Plaque reads, a godfish a kite. Part of the macabre religion. It is made from human skin as an offering to their gods. I mean, you gotta give Wasteland credit for being very unique with the sacrifices and all that. Hello, what's this? Hydroponic bay taken from the bunker where the Buchanan family rode out to the deluge of fire. Fascinating. Yep, okay. Patriarch now holds his enemies there, apparently.
When my father finds out you've put me in here, your head's going to be on the chopping block.
Come on, Valor. It was your father who asked us to lock you up. You know that.
That's only because you've been lying to him about me. Listen, I want you to take a message to him.
I don't think he'll listen.
Tell him I wasn't working for the Gippers. I was spying on them, and I've got important information about them.
Do you? Well, tell me, and I'll pass it on.
No. I have to tell him personally.
Sorry, Valor. That's not going to happen.
Well, fine then. Fine. When everyone in Colorado Springs dies because I couldn't talk to him, it'll be your fault.
Yes, Val.
I could be out of here in 10 seconds if I had my tools.
Yeah, well, fortunately, you don't have your tools.
I heard
Okay. I think she was voiced. I vaguely heard something in the background, but I heard you found some of the Patriarch's enemies in a black site under Broadmoor. A black site? That's worrisome, don't you think? How are they?
Valor's an arrogant, condescending prig, but he hasn't given me any trouble. Hopefully, some time in here will help him reflect on his ways. Realize people aren't machines, toys for him to play with. If he could use his talents to better Colorado, maybe that would be justice for him. Good luck out there.
Mama Cotta. Farron Brygo is still there. I like how there's just that one corner that's not actually a cell, but it's sort of cordoned off regardless. It's like, there's a bit of a waste of space. Put a door there and you can have a little cell. In fact, why is that cell so much bigger than the others? So's that one. And that one. Go away, Scotch Mo. No one likes you.
Stay sharp.
Austin.
After all these years,
welcome back, Team November.
To justice.
You're just now realizing that? I think you're a bit... A folded sheet of paper stuffed in an envelope. There are many strikes and caps, and all caps words. Handmade knight costume. Apparently made before the deluge. Handmade wizard costume. What? Okay. Why? Yes, I would like to travel to downtown Colorado.
You read the last issue of the Colorado Patriot?
Oh, real funny cartoon in there. When Jeffy ripped the robo arm off that scar collector and cracked up.
I was gonna ask about the articles, but...
Hello, Paperboy.
Rangers uncover human smuggling conspiracy. Subversive leader arrested.
Shut up. Colorado citizens. They're cleaned up a bit around here, I see. Broadmoor, or Sanslux rather. I have a feeling that the one I want is that belligerent asshole that was constantly telling me to bugger off. Your cats don't look overly distressed. Ah, another cyborg chicken. And an ice pick. It's a bit redundant at this point. While sickly and starved looking, the chicken is also unexpectedly spry. For some reason, half of its head is shelled in metal and cybernetic parts are implanted in its body. Come with us if you want to leave. It hops diagonally away from you, Pfeffers ruffled, eyes wide with shock, but it does not take long before the chicken decides you are worthy of cooperation and begins following your lead. I should have come back here and sorted that sooner, but I forgot that existed until... Frank Papas, there you are.
Are you, Quan? This official? Just a friendly chat, Frank. You know, like the old days. Ah, fuck. What do you want?
I want to ask you about some folks doing time at the Patriarch's work camp.
How would I know anything about that? I just drove them out there and dropped them off.
Then who should we talk to? Is there a warden?
That camp is a state secret. Patriarch's orders. And I never knew the warden's name. You want any of that stuff? Talk to the marshals.
Come on, Frank. We just want to be able to tell their families where they are, let them know they're okay.
Yeah, well, that's real sad, but no. Sorry. Daisy hears everything in this town. I like life too much.
Are you saying Daisy would kill you for talking about this?
Ha! Ask Quan. He knows what would happen if I said anything.
Don't worry, Frank. I'm an ex-marshal. Just like you. I don't answer to Daisy no more.
Bullshit. I ain't talking.
How about you join the Rangers? Daisy wouldn't dare touch you. We got a mandate from the Patriarch.
You'd hire a broken down old sack of shit like me. For real. Wow. That's more than I expected.
You sure about this, Rangers? Daisy's not gonna like it.
Oh. Who cares what Daisy likes? Frank's hired.
Great. I'll get my stuff together, but first, I'll tell you what you want to know. I was told to drive the prisoners to this cave northeast of the city and give them to some tattooed Plains motherfucker. Didn't seem the type to be an overseer. And it didn't look like a great place for a work camp. But I don't ask questions, you know? I just do what I'm told. Here, I'll mark the spot on your map. That's all I can do for you, I swear. I'll see you at your HQ, Rangers. Just gotta pack up. And thanks again.
I'm still liked. So, I think that worked out well. Hi Satoshi.
Add doxy-compatible comments to the affected keys, visitor.
anything. I apparently just phased through the door. Right, I am going to quickly drop off the robot chicken. Oh, why? This is why I hate the team has to physically be assembled there before you can do anything. Because knowing my luck, I'm going to get into a fight. And if I get into a fight, guess what's going to die just because my luck says so? That's right, the Robo Chicken. Or Cyborg Chicken if you will, but either way, I'd rather my Robot Chicken collection not be destroyed because of bad luck.
Would you rather freeze to death?
They're both horrible, and you've been having this conversation forever. What are you doing? So how many cyborg chickens does that make? There is a pig off the screen. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Chicken appears to have donned a very large, ill-fitting piece of armour. It is being examined by its peers. The chickens are... what are they doing? It resembles a rehearsal for a particularly martial-looking dance number. I will take your word for it. What is that for? Oh, right. Can I look at the world map? Or do I actually have to be in the world for the world map? I have to be in the world for the world map. Of course I have to be in the world.
When's the last time anyone saw the Patriarch?
And nobody is still taking note of the fact that there's an open bloody passage. You know, the secret black site prison of... I don't care. Go down. Well, that's hardly fair. Can you just shoot Commando, Marksman? Shoot the Commando in the head.
Cheap.
Oh, bugger you.
Taking shelter.
Oh, there's another bunch.
Assessing the target.
Oh, what bollocks was this? Ow. Yeah, you poisoned them. Not bad. Right, me. Oh, come on. Thank you. Sorry. Out of range. Okay, so you can step there and contemplate why life is so unjust to you. Right, now that this very unfair sudden ambush is dealt with... Oh god, why have they all returned? Well, this is a little unfair. So, you need to heal. The easy way to do that is to just use some toast if you have any. Or you can use that. So this is going to be a glorious Alpha Strike ambush. Screw you, basically. Is that going to hit both? I'll be very, very annoyed. Yep, that will hit both. Screw you! And again.
Wasn't worth it.
You see it? You can take charge with this one. Can you do a trick shot? Oh, that's just cruel. Can you just take a step? You can finish him off. I'm not wasting a bloody... Come on. Kind of curious about where these reinforcements arrived from, because that was... Well, I cleared this place out. Hello. Oh. Yeah, so... There it was. Unless I've already done it.
Something peculiar about that chicken.
Yeah, I know. Something peculiar about this inaccessible bag. Le Cluck. Right, so check out the place. Is that toaster actually repaired? It's not highlighting, so I've already done it. How about in here? You know, just... Did I clear out everything the second time? No witnesses. Wahahahahaha. Right, let's talk to Le Cluck. Le Cluck? It bounces closer, the feathers among its throat tufted, surprise evidenced in its expression. After a moment it nods to itself and begins waddling in stately pursuit. Well, that's another chicken. Another chicken for the collection. Now hopefully in future I won't get bollocks. Well, hopefully in future I won't have to come back here. So, next chicken to the collection. Goodbye. Like a queen cuts it down. It's weird. Come on, come in. where'd it go? So, hello. Anything new to say? The 5 chickens seem to be of one mind, lost deep in the interminate depths of infinite computational calculations. What? So that one? Oh, bloody hell. Okay. I will presumably come back and they'll be doing something, or there's still another chicken somewhere. The fact that they're all of one mind. Right, so my next task, indeed, is to go talk to Mr. Buchanan. Presumably he has something he wants to say to me. Marshal truck with your...
nice to see you, Rangers.
Indeed. Yes, I would like to travel to the Patriarch's palace, thanks. Right, so from here...
The guards who get posted here are so full of themselves.
Yeah, I imagine, being called elite guard all the time. Hey, Patriarch.
Have you found victory yet, Rangers?
Yes, we're ready to make a report.
Tell me.
We've been hearing some troubling things about you. The situation with your son Valor has been resolved.
Resolved? How?
We have him in custody.
I'd ask if he put up a fight, but I know better. The boy was always weak. Too many books and computers, not enough sweat and blood. I suppose I shouldn't be wishing he had been harder to bring in. You brought him back alive, and that's what I wanted. So here's a reward for a job well done. Thank you, Rangers. What else can I do for you?
We've been hearing some troubling things about you.
There are always complainers. What is it now?
Let's see. Nihilus Dorsey says you and Percival Wesson purged his family for advocating democracy.
Nihilus.
Yep, he's dead now, by the way.
I always planned to turn this nation over to the people when it was stronger. But Nihilus refused to wait. He called for revolution, turned family against family, weakened us. I couldn't allow that. The survival of Colorado is more important than one family. Or one idea.
I can somewhat see the logic in that, so I'm not going to say too much on it. We've heard some more troubling things about you.
You expect me to care more this time than I did last time? What's the complaint now?
We hear you've been arming the warlords of the plains and letting them prey on settlements outside Colorado.
I don't let them do anything. I only pay them not to do it to Colorado. If arms are the only payment they accept, what am I supposed to do?
Your people believe you defeated the warlords on the battlefield.
And what do you think brought those warlords to the table? But the people don't want to hear stories about treaties. They want to hear stories about victories. So stories about victories are what I give them.
That's all.
Just a minute. I have a private facility where I keep politically sensitive prisoners. It was raided recently. Know anything about that? One of my highest valued prisoners is missing, and I'd like to know what happened to him.
We don't know anything about this.
I see. I hope I don't find out otherwise, Rangers. I don't like being lied to.
I don't think anyone likes being lied to. Nope, still haven't leveled. Oh, hello. You've leveled up. Bit more luck. Skill, confirm. you can finally max out your automatic weapons. Now to give you weird science. Confirm. Once they pop, they just can't stop. I like that. Close. Right, to Broadmoor Heights. I probably shouldn't have lied to him, but what am I supposed to say? I mean, I could always lie again and say, well, we didn't know it was your facility. Trollolololol. Though I do want to make one last check back at the Ranger HQ. Yeah, I am in good hands now. I am in good hands. So if I go back to Ranger HQ, see if the time I spent away was enough for the robot chicken. Assuming that I don't still need another one. Plus, there's always the I have that railgun for my car. I kind of want to put that on. Assuming it's actually better than my current weapon. It is entirely possible. Right. So, was the number enough? Or am I missing something? I assume that there is still one more chicken hidden somewhere I need to sort out.
Alright, listen up. Ranger HQ in its infinite wisdom has assigned me to teach you recruits the basics of military drill. The purpose of military drill is to train you how to receive basic commands, how to stand correctly, and how to march together as a single unit.
Unit? There's just 2 of us.
And I'm an old flatfoot who never marched a day in his life, so I reckon we're in agreement that HQ didn't really think this through. I got assigned to train you kids on account of my years of experience as a marshal. And I am here to tell you that no one, not even the Patriarch himself, gives a damn how well you march on a parade field. So instead of wasting everybody's time learning how to stand up straight, I'm just gonna teach you a few tricks that might keep you alive once you're out in the field.
Fair enough. Suppose I might have made a mistake somewhere along the lines, but... Right, where's this shredder railgun? Oh, that damage! Oh, supersonic blast. So right now it's using the helix turret. Right, so what's 30 times 26? Time for hardcore maths. Or just use the other computer nearby to use the calculator on it. Calculator, what is, at max damage, it would be 26 times 30. $780. So theoretically, at max damage, the helix turret is doing more damage than the max damage of the railgun. What about 19 times 30? Helps if I actually type in the right number. So 19 times 30. And at minimum damage it is 570. Only slightly below the max damage of the railgun. But it's a single shot that, if it hits, does more damage. Will guarantee that damage, whereas there might be shots that miss with this one. It has more range, and it can do the supersonic blast. Launch a projectile that penetrates through multiple targets in a row. which does 125 to 150% of the weapon's damage. So overall, I prefer the railgun. Plus, I have a soft spot for railguns. The flames. Confirm. Right. Now there is one thing I forgot to do in downtown, so I will do that before I swan off.
Long time. The marshals have been the force piece of these parts. That don't mean you got a bad
Bit of down-to-earth survival tips from the guy I recruited just to get a bit of information. Yeah.